Hello everyone, let us continue the discussion and in this lecture we are going to discuss about NPV. NPV, that is your net present value. Net present value. Okay. Now, what is this net present value? Clear? Write down how much value will a project how much value will a project add to the company today. How much value will a project add to the company today after accounting for all future cash flows and cost. After accounting for all future cash flows and cost. See, this is a company. They have paid 1000 rupees today. Clear? Now they will receive from the next year, say every year, 400 rupees. 400 rupees. Clear? For 3 years, and the project is over. That means what? They have received 1200 rupees in total. After investing 1000 today, I will receive 400 after 1 year, 400 in the second year, and 400 in the third year, and it become 1200. So factually, if anyone will see, they will see what? I have invested 1000, I have received 1200, means I made 200 rupees extra. But was it worth it or not? This is something written in behind, no one can see upfront. So you need to calculate that what will be its present value. Means I am going to receive 400 after 1 year, 400 in the second year, and 400 in the third year. So if I'll take their present value, if I will take their present value, clear? If 400 third year, what its value today? 400 in the second year, what its value today? And 400 in the first year, what its value today? Clear? I have to calculate the present value of that future cash flow. Think like that today's 100 or after 1 year 110 both means the same. Today's 100 and 110 after 1 year, they both means the same because of the inflation, and because of the factor that you are not utilizing your money today. Means today an apple worth of $100 or 100 rupees, after 1 year an apple is worth of say 108, an apple is worth of 108. Clear? But you should receive 2 rupees extra or $2 extra. Why? Because you have compensated your apple. You are not eating it today, you are going to have it after 1 year, so you'll enjoy the taste of apple after 1 year. So for that you will charge 2 rupees extra. Clear? So that's what I'm trying to say, that 100 rupees today is equivalent to 110. So what if 1000 rupees today is equivalent to 1200 after 3 years? So is it advisable to do the project in that situation? No, because today's 1000 is worth 1200. Then why will I invest the money? Very simple point, very simple question. Clear? So you will invest your money when today's $1000 after 3 years will become say $1500. Its value should increase, the value of the money should increase over time. Clear? So that's what we are going to see in this net present value, that we will compare today's value or today's cash outflow and compare it with the present value of future cash inflow. Means in future whatever I am going to get, so I am going to take the present value of all these, and now I am going to compare it, that okay, I am going to receive 400, 400 and 400. Its present value is say 980. Its present value is 980. How much I have invested today? 1000. Means after investing 1000, now I am making my money 980 immediately. Is it advisable to do the project? No. So when you will invest the money in the project, when your cash outflow is less than the present value of future cash inflow, means today you have invested 100 rupees, clear, but the present value of future cash flow is say rupees 1200. Now this extra 200 is the value which you are generating, are you getting my point? So write down one line, 1 rupee today is more valuable than 1 rupee tomorrow because of the inflation and risk. Right now 1 rupee today is more valuable than 1 rupee tomorrow because of the inflation and risk. That's why for 1 rupee today we want more tomorrow, we want more rupees tomorrow, so that I can compensate the inflation and I can compensate the component of risk. Clear? Now we have to discount the future cash flows. We will use a discount rate, and that discount rate is the cost of capital, companies cost of capital. That discount rate is the company's cost of capital. Means, try to understand that if I have borrowed 1000 rupees today from you, if I have borrowed 1000 rupees from you today, clear, and I have to repay it after 3 years, and suppose you have given the money to me at the rate of 10%, so how much it is going to be? How much I have to pay? 1331. I have to pay 1331 to you. I have to pay 1331 to you tomorrow, because there is a cost to the company, the cost of the fund which I borrowed from you, clear? So I will use this discount rate, that is the 10%, to actually discount the future cash flows of the company. Are you getting my point? Now let us simplify this, and then we will move ahead. That my first question is, why to use the company's required rate of return, or why to use the company's cost of capital? Okay, to understand why we are not using the RF, or why we are not using the any other discount rate or or the interest rate going in the market, why we are using the discount rate, the cost of the capital to the company. Very simple. You have borrowed $1000 from me today, and the rate of interest is 10%. The rate of interest is 10%, clear? After 1 year, I have to pay 1100. After 1 year I have to pay 1100, clear? So after 1 year, if you have invested this money in some project, what you want, that future cash flow should be equal to 1000, greater than 1000, or less than 1000, or greater than 1100. Which one you prefer? See, if you will choose less than 1000, that means you are at loss. If you have invested 1000 and after 1 year you are getting less than 1000, strict loss. Equal to 1000, still you are losing the inflation, you are losing the risk, clear? If it is greater than 1000 but less than 1100, still you are losing some portion of it. Suppose you have invested 1000 and you got say 1050. How much you have to pay from the one you have borrowed? 1100. That means you have to pay $50 out of your own pocket. That means it's a loss to you. But if you make say more than 1100, suppose you make $1700, clear? Now you have borrowed 1000, what you make? 1700. Of that 1000 you have to pay to me 1100, including the interest. You make $600 as a profit. As the profit. So this is an upfront calculation. But in NPV we will do the backward calculation. Backward calculation means we will start with 1700. We will say that okay, this project gave me $1700, clear? Now I will discount this with the cost of capital, that is 10%, that is 10%. So now I will divide it by 1.1. How much? 1700 divided with 1.1. It is equivalent to 1545.45. Clear? It is equivalent to 1545.45. Now I will compare it with 1000. I will compare it with 1000. So means today's 1000 is equivalent to today's 1545 if I'll invest in this project. So should I invest? The answer is yes. Should I invest? The answer is yes. So what I'm comparing? I am comparing the present value of the future cash flow with the today's outflow, with the today's outflow. Clear? Write down. Write down what is the discount rate? What is the discount rate? What is the discount rate? The discount rate reflects the opportunity cost of the capital. The opportunity cost of the capital. The opportunity cost of the capital and the risk involved in the project. And the risk involved in the project. And the risk involved in the project. Clear? So with this you got a basic idea that what you are doing in the NPV. You are calculating the present value of the future cash flow and then comparing it with the today's cash flow. You are comparing it with the today's cash flow. Clear? So now the point is, what is NPV? What is NPV and how to calculate it? See, NPV is equals to the present value of future cash flow. The present value of future cash flow minus your initial investments. Minus your initial investments. Means if you will take my example, 1545 negative 1000 hence 545 is my NPV. 545 is my NPV. Now see, if your NPV is greater than 0, accept the project, it will add value to the company. If it is less than 0 means negative, if your NPV is negative, that means you should not accept the project. You should not accept the project. It will destroy your money. And if it is 0, that means there is no gain, no loss. There is no gain, no loss. Means I have invested in a project and the project gave me 1100. Project gave me 1100. Now the present value of 1100, how much it is? 1000 NPV 1000, that is your present value of cash flow, minus 1000 initial investment. That means no value addition. Clear? So this is an understanding of what NPV is. We will solve a question on it to get a better understanding and a better idea how to do it. But on a preliminary level, I have given you a good understanding as the understanding of what NPV is. Clear? Now write down some important points. NPV is equals to present value of future cash flows, present value of future cash inflows minus initial investments, full stop. It shows how much value a project adds to the company today, comma, after adjusting for the time value of money. Next, why is NPV important? Bullet 1, it considers the time value of money. Second bullet, helps decide whether a project is financially worthwhile or not. Now write down under this bullet only, if NPV is greater than 0, accept the project. If NPV is less than 0, reject the project. If NPV is equals to 0, it adds no value, no profit, no loss. Clear? Now we will do one example to help you to understand that how to calculate the net present value when you have multiple years. Clear? So suppose you have years 0, 1, 2 and 3. Clear? You have cash flows, that is negative 100. That means this is your outflow today. This is your outflow today. So from the first year you have started generating the cash inflow. Now money have started coming to you. In the first year, growing at a very slow pace, $25. Business have increased $50. Business have increased a lot, $75. Clear? So now what you have to do, very simple. You have to calculate the present value of these three. You have to calculate the present value of these three and then compare it with $100. Now, in order to calculate the present value, what you require? The company's cost of capital or required rate of return. So I'll say cost of capital is equals to 9%. 9% is the cost of capital. Clear? So what you'll do? You'll take the present value of 25, 50 and 75. How you'll take the present value? 25 divided by 1.09 plus 50 divided by 1.09 square plus 75 divided by 1.09 whole cube. Clear? You can calculate the present value. You can calculate the present value. It will come to 122.93. 122.93. So what is my NPV? 122.93 minus what you have invested in the beginning, 100. So 22.93. Should you invest the money in this project? Yes or no? Yes. Why? Because my NPV is positive. Because my NPV is positive. Clear? Now, see, in the exam, you will not follow this big process. Okay, it's going to be very lengthy. Then what you can do? You can use the calculator. Okay. In calculator, you can solve it quite easily, but if very few small values like this, so even I personally prefer to do it like this. It won't take much of your time. Clear? But if you prefer calculator and your typing speed is good for the exam and you feel that your accuracy is also good with the calculator, then go ahead with the calculator steps, so which I am going to explain you now. Clear? One by one. Okay, so now take your calculator in your hand and I will tell you the steps one by one. Clear? Now, first of all, you have to press the CF button. First of all, press the CF button. Clear? Now, after pressing the CF button, press second plus CEC. The purpose is to clear all the previous work. To clear all the previous work. Clear? Now you see that you are in a cash flow mode, where you will see that in your Calc it is written like this. It says that tell me what happened in the 0th point of time. So what happened? Negative 100. So what you will do? Press 100, then plus minus. Press 100 plus minus, then press enter button. Press the button of enter. Now this value stored. Clear? Now press arrow button. Press arrow button. Clear? You will see C01. Now they are asking what happened at 0, means at the end of 1 year. You have received 25. So press 25. Enter. Arrow down. You will see F01. Frequency. No need to enter. Simply press arrow down. You will see C02. Press 50. Then enter and then arrow down. Press 50. Enter. Arrow down. One more arrow down. You will see C03. Press 75. Enter. Arrow down. You will see F03. Clear? Now, you have entered all your values. Now press NPV. Button of NPV written beside CF. Okay. Now you will see in your screen written as I. Asking for the interest rate. Tell me what is your cost of capital. Press 9. Press 9. Press enter. Press 9. Press enter. Now press arrow button again. Press arrow button again. You will see on the screen NPV is written is equals to 0.00. Simply press the button of CPT and you will see in your screen value is 22.93. Value is 22.93. So this is how you need to calculate the net present value. This is how you need to calculate the net present value. Clear? Now I'll give you one question to solve. For the NPV itself. Clear? In the 0th point of time, you have a negative cash outflows of 300. After 1 year, you have received 250. After second year, you have received say 50. And after third year, you have received only say 100. Whether I should do the project or not, and the interest rate is say 5%. So class, let's do it together. Press CF, second clear work. Now 300 plus minus, enter, arrow down. 250, enter, arrow down. 50, enter, arrow down. 100, enter, arrow down. Clear? Now press the button of NPV, asking for I. 5, enter, arrow down. NPV, CPT. The answer is 69.83. Positive. That means you should invest in this project. Clear? Sir, all values are coming positive, no negative. Let us see one more example. NPV is equals to, at 0th point of time. See, now I will reverse the situation. See, what you have received over here is 400 and this is your NPV. Let me reverse the situation with the same interest rate, same values. Negative 300. Clear? Then plus 100, plus 50 and plus 250. Now let us see what will happen in this case. Okay, you will see that your NPV will change, but the amount which you have received is 400 only. But because of the time difference, your NPV will change. So press CF, second clear work. 300 plus minus, enter, arrow down. 100, enter, arrow down. 50, enter, arrow down. 250, enter, arrow down. Then NPV 5, enter, arrow down. CPT, it is 56.54. Clear? You see that your NPV have reduced. Why? Because this 250, very big amount you have received in the beginning. This 250 you have received at the end. So its present value is less. Clear? Now let us see one more example. 0th point of time, you have invested negative 500. In the first year, you have received 200. Second year, you have received 200. Third year also, you have received 200. Now, with the layman's eye, sir, I have invested 500. I am receiving 600. Profitable. But you, being a CFA, charter holder, the expert of finance, you say no, let me calculate the NPV and then we will decide whether we should invest the project or not. And this time your interest rate is 18%. You are a very small startup. The cost of the borrowing is way too huge for you. So now we will see cash flow, second clear work. 500 plus minus, enter, arrow down. 200, enter, arrow down. 200, enter, arrow down. 200, enter, arrow down. NPV, what is I? 18, enter, arrow down. NPV, CPT, negative 65.14. Should I invest in this project? The answer is no. I cannot invest in this project anymore. Clear? It is not giving me the positive return. It is not giving me the positive return. Are you clear? Okay, so students, I have explained you the concept of NPV in minute detail with examples, with practice, how to do it on calculator, with notes, everything. Clear? A small topic, but I have taken good amount of time so that you will understand it properly. Clear? So I am ending this lecture here. Thank you.